Frequently hailed as a liberal and a progressive, Oliver Wendell Holmes Jr., who was an Associate Justice of the United States Supreme Court from 1902 to 1932, wrote the majority opinion in Buck v. Bell, the case that legalized forced sterilization. In that 1927 case, he wrote of Carrie Buck, the young Virginia woman the state wished to sterilize, that it is better for all the world if, instead of waiting to execute degenerate offspring for crime or to let them starve for their imbecility, society can prevent those who are manifestly unfit from continuing their kind. Justice Holmes concluded that 3 generations of imbeciles are enough. So who is this man? A man who in his day was lionized by leading intellectuals such as Walter Lippmann and Felix Frankfurter, and fulsomely praised in such publications as the New Republic, Harvard Law Review, and Time magazine. Who is this man, hailed as a champion of free speech, who so coldly and contemptuously affirmed the legality of compulsory sterilization? Holmes was born in 1841 into a prominent Boston family, a member of the elite Boston Brahmins, a phrase coined by his father, Dr. Oliver Wendell Holmes. After attending Boston's most elite academies, Holmes Jr. enrolled in Harvard College, where during his senior year the Civil War began. He promptly volunteered for the 20th Massachusetts Volunteer Infantry, and over the 3 years of his enlistment was wounded 3 times. After leaving the Army, Holmes graduated from Harvard Law School and entered private practice with an elite Boston law firm. Soon, bored with the work, he began to publish legal opinion and analysis and compiled a series of lectures into an influential book called The Common Law. In 1882, Holmes finally left the practice to teach at Harvard, a position he held only a few months before being appointed to the Massachusetts Supreme Judicial Court. He was appointed Chief Justice of that body in 1899. 2 years later, President Theodore Roosevelt nominated Holmes for the Supreme Court, where he served for 31 years. He retired at the age of 90 and died of pneumonia 2 days before his 94th birthday in 1935. Holmes does not make a direct appearance in my book Warrensburg. Instead, the book shows the impact of the Buck v. Bell decision on a fictional family of Virginia moonshiners and the attitudes underlying that decision.